Now then guys, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me again on the channel. And before I forget, I always forget, thanks for your support. Really is much appreciated watching all these videos. But anyway, today's game, Burton Albion versus Plymouth Argyle. Now Burton Albion, bottom of the league, 24th position. And Plymouth are 17th, so gotta go Plymouth attack first half. Well, that's the plan anyway. We'll see how we get on, but not shot at Burton Albion before, so always like to come to a new ground where I haven't worked at before, so that'll be good. But anyway, it's quite dull and overcast today, as you can see behind me. Look at the clouds. But yeah, I got all my waterproofs, but I don't think we're going to need them, hopefully. Famous last words. But anyway, let's crack on, get me pass, and I'll show you where I'm going to sit. Here we are then. I always like to walk into a new ground for the first time. I'll tell you what, she's looking quite smart. Just the job. Right, I've no idea where the home and away is. I better ask and then we'll go and get set up. Right, so I've just guessed that that's the Burton Albion lads. They're setting up for warm-up, so I would say first half Burton Albion will be kicking that way, but we shall see. Anyway, let's go and see where we're going to sit. I would say it's in front of these boards, but I am not sure. I know someone's set up there by the looks of it, but yeah, someone was asking actually on the channel just this morning where I usually sit. Well, I usually like to favour the 18-yard line because you can get nice bit of action. You can get good action from the managers when play's coming towards you. You can also get corners quite easily. So yeah, I usually sit around here. If I'm going to a game where I need a lot of manager action, and you can, I actually set up right next to the dugout for the first 10 minutes and then shoot back. Don't really like shooting on the sidelines because you get either, if you're this side of the sideline, you get all the subs warming up in front of you, and if you're over there, you get the line out in front of you. So yeah, I always reckon to opt for the 18-yard line or thereabouts. But anyway, time to crack on. Team will be here soon, get some GVs, and I'll catch up at full time. Job's a good one. Right, what a game that was. And it's got really cold this afternoon, got me woolly hat on, look. But anyway, yeah, 4-0 Plymouth in the end, and I'm so pleased I opted to go Plymouth attack first half, 2-0 at half time, 4-0 full time. Got some great sellies, got 3 of the 4 goals. So without further ado, let's jump into the set. Right, nice low angle of the ground to start off with, and they've got brewers in the stands, so just trying to compose that when I can. You'll see that appear a few times, but yeah, 1 or 2 of them, again, leaving some space. Like I said last week, leave some space there. They might be able to put the team sheet up there or something, you know, a list, or use it for something else in the future. And I didn't realise at the time, before the game, failed to do some in-depth research, but Tom Cleverley, the Plymouth manager, has actually got a touchline ban. So I must apologise, I can't think of the snapper's name who said, oh, I reckon Tom Cleverley's got a touchline ban. That's why we can't see him coming out for the handshake. But anyway, I do apologise, but thanks for the heads up. Do comment if you're watching. But yeah, so this is Kevin Nanceville, the assistant coach, or assistant team coach, player coach, I think. So yeah, managed to snap 1 or 2 of him before the game, and then players coming out and just gathered on the pitch. There's Brewers again, look, just trying to compose that best I can, and went up into the stand and got another composition of Brewers with the Plymouth guys there, then zoomed in a bit just to get a nice grassy backdrop. I like this a lot. The good bit of wall art, and just this single fan looking at his phone and with his program. He was in the ground really early, so managed to get that, which was nice. A few more GVs, again using the Burton Albion best I can in the seating. Went for a high angle on the internal goal mouth picture, and again got Brewers there. I can't think who it was now. I must apologise for saying that they like the high angle better, because they did ask last week which angle you like. So gone with that. And outside for some GVs and some fans arriving. I think I flicked it up to, yeah, f7.1 here. I wanted to try and get this sharp as well, and although it's a little bit blurry, you can read it, and just they clocked me obviously and were smiling, but yeah, just composed that like that. 3 or 4 different sets of fans walking in. Do like this one, look, he'd had at least 3 cans. He was tanked up, I bet, but sent that in. I did giggle when I sent it in, but these guys clocked me and were giving me a good wave, which added it. I quite like that. It's quite nice. Shame about this bloody lamppost, but it doesn't affect the image too much. And then he was holding his badge on his shirt, which was good. Back in now for a bit of warm up, just shooting away at warm up, getting what I can, just trying to set the scene as you do. And oh, and then bloody hell, I've forgotten his flipping name already. Gary Boyer, he came on the pitch just before kick-off, so managed to get one of him applauding the fans. And then I reckon that sums up his game, that image. But yeah, not the best. He had a terrible game, bless him. But anyway, there's Brewers again, obviously, with the Burton Albion team forming a huddle before kick-off. There was a yellow card really quickly, 3 minutes in, managed to grab that far end of the pitch, but I'm always confident with that R5 that I can pull the images in. There's Tom Cleverley, look, in the ground, in the stand, managed to find him, and just sent 1 or 2 of that, just as he was watching the game. Bit of reaction, and he never came out second half. I don't know where he ended up, but nice one of the ref there, nice clean backdrop. And this was the eventual first goal scorer, I think. He was stretching there. You'll see the keeper coming into the frame for the next one, but keeper managed to just gather the ball there. But a bit of a foul there, so they got free kick. Gary Boyer giving out instruction. This would have been a lovely goal, a lovely header if it had gone in, but keeper just tipped that round the bar, which was good. Nice bit of reaction from him, look. Just followed him round. Here's the first goal. Managed to capture it. Bit messy, but you know that it's number 9 that scored. And then he ran my way, which was really good. And they celebrated right in front of me, which was great. And just filled my boots with that. He had another shot pretty quickly, which was saved. Then number 18 scored. I was blocked for his goal, unfortunately. Then he was given, because just along here, this is obviously all the Burton Albion fans, and he was giving him a bit of jip, and his teammates just pushing him away there, look. But celebrations, bloody pole in the way, look, from the back of the net. But anyway, got some sellies. Gary Boyer not looking too happy there. Looking dejected, I think, a sent off. Here's the third goal. And he sort of dinked it as he was falling over. And then I got a good apologise for the sirens. But yeah, got a nice set of him, and then the keeper comes into view, and watching as they both watch the ball going in the back of the net. Again, he ran the other way, and I got this bloody goal net post in the way, pole, but nice selling nonetheless. Gary Boyer getting a bit panicky now. This is second half now, I've moved obviously, and giving some instruction out. He's got his pad there, look. Here's 27 coming on. He got the 4th goal, and now there's the assistant. What's his name? Damon Lathrope, is it? So he's the assistant head coach, so made sure I got plenty of him. Obviously he was a lad on the touchline, just giving out some instruction and watching. And here's the 4th goal, number 27, sort of little back flick really. He sort of spun round and tapped it in, which was nice. And then he ran my way as well, so you'll see here, really filled me boots, look, running towards me, and I'm thinking, oh no, do I stay on the 70 to 200? So I did. He came right over me, and then just ran past me, luckily. So got some nice sellies, some lovely sellies of him celebrating there, which was great. And then I turned around and got the fans celebrating. They were going mad. Made a nice shot, that did. And then before you know it, full time. And obviously I'm Plymouth Argyle fans end now, so they're all coming towards me and celebrating, which was great. Lots more sellies. And there's the player coach, look, celebrating again. And these two, obviously both goal scorers. I always try and look for the goal scorers at full time, because they celebrate the most if they've won, you know. So yeah, just following them round. And yeah, good bit of fun at full time. Now then, if there's I do like this, but if there's one thing I should have done, I should have focused on the phone. Really, I'm a bit peed off myself that I didn't focus on the phone for that, because I could have cropped in nice and tight and look at the screen. That would have been a great shot. But anyway, you live and learn. And then last one of the fans just celebrating. There we are, 4-0. Flipping out, what a game. But so pleased I went with my hunch and went Plymouth. I mean, I had to go, didn't I? First off, Plymouth, I think 17th, they're struggling, but Burton Albion are propping up the league in 24th, so I had to go Plymouth. And Burton Albion did have 1 or 2 chances of scoring, but yeah, in the end, 4-0 Plymouth. And a deserved win for all the fans that have travelled all the way up from Plymouth. That must be a good 4 or 5 hour journey back down, but dedicated fans, and they were in good voice, they were. But anyway, job's a good one. If you're out this weekend, do let me know in the comments where you're shooting, and I always catch up with the comments. I'm trying my best to catch up, even if I just give it a like and a heart, just so that you know that I've read it. I'm going to start doing that because I just can't keep up with the comments. But anyway, have a great weekend if you're shooting. If you're out this weekend, let me know where you are. I'll catch up in the comments, and job's a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.